Alright, so the other day I got a message from someone on one of my videos. It was from the Tenement Review, and I have the Tenement poster in the back, and he was curious as to where I got it, if it was original, if it was a reprint. I think it's a reprint because of the price that I got it for. I got it at a horror convention. But he said, hey, I'm a poster collector. If you're a poster collector, you should do a video on your posters. That'd be cool. Well, when I moved, the last time I moved, I guess I left a window open, and as I was moving, I was still staying here and going back and getting stuff. Somebody broke in and stole everything that was left in there, and a lot of my posters were stolen. So since most of those were stolen, I'm going to do a video on the paintings that I do. I don't know if some of you have checked out. I have a link to it in the bottom, in the description of my videos. I have a link to my Etsy page, which is basically it's like eBay but for art and handmade stuff. Like you can get handmade clothing, handmade jewelry, handmade pots and stuff like that, whatever, paintings, all that kind of stuff. So I decided I'll do a video on my paintings. Now, before I show you any of these, one, I'm not an artist, okay? I don't consider myself an artist. This isn't something that, I've wanted to do all my life or whatever. A friend of mine actually started doing, he worked at a tattoo shop, and he started doing pop art kind of paintings, like Andy Warhol, if you've ever seen like the Marilyn Monroe one, like kind of two-toned pop art stuff. So I started doing that. Got a little bored with it and evolved, basically. So I do them two ways. Well, not two ways. One, on construction paper. Yes, construction paper. And I cut into 8x10s to fit in a frame. Now, if there's any real artists out there, you're probably going, construction paper? You paint on construction paper? Yes, I do sometimes. Again, let me remind you, I'm not a real artist. This is just something I've done in my spare time. And you'd be surprised. It works well with the acrylics that I have. They're pretty cheap, too. They're cheap acrylics. You can buy expensive acrylics, but acrylic's acrylic, man. What are you going to do? Two, on canvas. Usually 8x10 canvas or 11x14 canvas. So I'm going to show you some of these. Now, right now, 3 of these are on sale at Etsy, but I have a lot more. Now, if there's anything anybody out there sees that they do like, that they would like to buy, I could put it on Etsy, and you can buy it there. It's just easier to do it that way. You can pay by PayPal and all that good stuff. Now, it depends. Some of this stuff I like to just hang up because it's horror related, and I'm a nerd. I'm a horror nerd. So I, why not want to let go of it? I'm not saying anybody's going to want to buy any of this. My cat's insane. But if you do see something you like and you might like to purchase it, you can message me through this, and if I want to get rid of it, if I want to sell it, we can talk about a price, and then I'll list it on there, and you can buy it from there. So first I'm going to show you the ones that are on construction paper and are unframed. Now, I want everybody to know that all these I use reference on, but I don't trace. It's all free-handed reference, and obviously you can't trace paint, so that's all free-handed too, obviously. Basically, I just look at something and go from there. There's no tracing, there's none of that. So, first is Dawn of the Dead. Obviously, don't have to say where this reference came from. Next, Suspiria. Okay. This is from Inferno, from the DVD cover, probably also a one sheet. I don't even have to explain this one. Duh. Well, I probably didn't have to explain any of those other ones, but there's that. Now, on to some of the ones that I have framed. Now, I'll do something with these framed ones. This one actually doesn't have a piece of glass in it for some reason. The Phantasm Sphere. Don't ask me where I got those colors from. I have no idea. They're purples and stuff, but... And what I do with the frames is I'll take two colors. You probably can't see it very well in this one or in this video, but I'll take the two colors that are in the painting and put them on the frame and make it look a little aged a little bit so it matches the painting. Evil Dead 2 skull. God, it looks terrible. The lighting is awful. Jason in the water as his mongoloid self. Howling. Now, this one wasn't taken from a poster or anything, but a scene. Eye. Stick from Zombie. I apologize for the video. This is all on a webcam, so. Now on to some canvas. Zombie Michael Jackson. Thriller. This one I took reference from a t-shirt. Maniac cover. Sleepaway Camp. This one is I'm selling on Etsy. Tenebrae or Tenebrae from the DVD cover, also the one sheet. Machete Zombie. Here's another framed one. This one's also for sale on there right now. Just a puzzle box. City of the Living Dead. And Nightmare City. So, anyway, that's it. Or that's all I could find. So, again, I'm not an artist. If you think they suck, just keep it to yourself. I'm sensitive.